Hey guys, Sinus here. I'm going to be doing a command-only challenge for Final Fantasy VII. As you may have noticed, I am showcasing a series of mods. This is Tifa's bootleg, and you can find information on and about this in the description or on qhimm.com. There's a bunch of great people there that put together some really nice stuff. So all credit, by all means, to them. And they've done such a great job with this, and I was really excited to do this particular run through, and hopefully plenty of other ones after this, showcasing these mods, because they are really, really awesome, and they just take this classic to an entire new level. Let's see here. I just wanted to let the credits run one time at the beginning for also credit to the original creators of this game. Without that, I may be lost. Love this game so much. Let me get a new game started here, and I'll explain some of the rules of the run. Alright, so the command only, which is the yellow materia, is a run in which, of course, you can only use yellow materia, including enemy skill. So let's see. Prior to obtaining any yellow materia, however, you basically play a no materia game, which is the attack and item commands only. So we'll have to make sure that we're proactive and buy plenty of potions and grenades and stuff until we get out of Midgar, when we can get our first enemy skill, Matra Magic, that's going to do a good bit of work for us for a while. So here's a list of the materia that's going to be available to us in the run. We got Steel and Mug on the same materia, of course. Sense, all the enemy skills, except for Fat Chocobo. Throw, Manipulate, Death Blow, Morph, Double Cut and Quadra Cut, as well as the Slash All and Flash, as well as W Item. You can obtain W Summon and W Magic, but since you can't use either of those commands, you might as well not equip them. And lastly, the Mime materia cannot be obtained without a Chocobo, and you can only touch a Chocobo with a purple materia, the Chocobo Lore. Since we're not allowed to use that, no Chocobo, no Mime. So that's, of course, going to make the Midgar Zalem an interesting fight. But we'll get to that later. Let's see. Covered all that stuff. No W item cheat. And lastly, any non-command type materia has to be removed and trashed. They may not be sold for profit. Alright, let's get to this. Gonna do some configuration stuff here real quick. Okay, I am gonna pick up the 2 potions off of these guys here in a minute. So, to the best of my knowledge, the command-only challenge was first conceived by Acid Angel 13, I was searching game FAQs one day and found tons of these challenges. There's all sorts of cool ones on there. So if you're a big fan of the game and looking for a new challenge, by all means check it out. Also, the mod package that I have installed includes additional difficulties, which I have yet to test out in this latest version. I had a previous mod that I used, and I tried the hardcore mode there. It was pretty awesome. So, I'm not going for a speed run here, but I guess I would call it like an expedited run. I'm gonna try and only show progression-oriented videos, so if I have to do any grinding, I'm gonna do it off camera, so you guys obviously don't want to watch any of that. Yeah. But a lot of times I'm going to skip through the dialogue relatively quickly, so you can see, and maybe I can showcase some of the major challenges to a command-only run, which I imagine mostly come from the bosses. This is not, by all means, not the hardest challenge out there. I mean, I can still use limit breaks, and I can still use items up until I get command materia, and even then I can use a significant portion of them. There are enemy skill-only challenges out there, and I know there's two different versions. One of them's like, oh yeah, you can use manipulate, and the other one's like, nah, you gotta like farm out loco weeds, confuse enemies, and pray that they use enemy skills on you in order to get them. So that's like taking it to the highest level. That sounds like fun to a Final Fantasy masochist, though. Whoops, forgot to put Barrett in the back row. I'm also really excited for magic only run. A lot of times I've sort of brute forced my way through this game, you know, with characters that, you know, have pretty good materia, and, you know, the summons and all that kind of stuff can really shell out a lot of damage, but if you don't have those things to rely on, you know, it's gonna come in useful to know the elemental weaknesses of enemies and stuff. So magic only challenge actually sounds pretty interesting. Oh yeah, and this enemy got a nice texture update, just like the guards. It's really nicely done. It gives it that HD look, but at the same time, it's also got that look like it is a machine that is regularly used and everything. A really great job on that. That's a cool little save texture that somebody came up with. I had to install that one specifically. It has its entire own modification just for the save. Looks really good though. I only picked that up because you can't walk around it. We'll trash it later though, I promise, before the first save. Just caught it there though, for the first time. It was a neat dialogue update. They revamped a lot of the dialogue. And they did it such that after Cloud's little episode there, that you know, they used the ellipsis and the lettering and stuff in such a way that it actually makes sense that Cloud only caught the last few syllables of what Barrett was saying. And it just fits together nicely. Very observant, very poignant dialogue. Alright, so let's check out the limit breaks. First one is Braver. I did put in a 1 limit break texture. Now here, if I was trying to be really quick, I might provoke the guard scorpion and make him use his tail laser to try and end faster. But in a command-only run, I'm going to want to conserve potions, because money's a little hard to come by early on, especially since you can't sell materia, and almost every item that you pick up is useful. So we're going to let that one slide this time. I also love in the background, somebody updated all the textures of this battle arena. In the very back center there, you can see wrote some random white text here. Big old smiley face. But the problem is that it was so completely blurred out in the original that it didn't have to say anything. So, I like that. Find a nice little Easter egg with these mods. Hope there's a few more. One of the keys to a good run is good use of limit breaks, especially in some of the harder runs. Limit breaks automatically interrupt any of the next series of actions, be it your parties or the enemy parties. So, timing's a good factor. Looks nice. I almost got the blue texture for that. Maybe I should have. Oops, fat fingered that one, sorry. So I did do a tiny runaway animation there, because running away when you are back attacked for just a moment turns your characters around so that they don't take additional damage from being attacked from behind. I will say, though, that I'm going to, there's some flexibility in these challenges to make it easier or harder on yourself. One is escaping from battles, and for right now, I don't plan on escaping from any. But, if it was going to ruin an otherwise awesome video segment, I might escape from a battle. But for now, I'm going to try and stick to no escapes. Also noticed that I haven't healed Cloud since the guard Scorpio. The reason for that is, most of these enemies don't really hit that hard. I think the most I got hit for was like 12 or something like that. And you get a free heal on Cloud after this escape here. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and be nice to Eris here. Not a BioWare game, so I don't have a reason to be a douche, so I might as well be nice and buy a flower. I'm gonna go ahead and bypass these guys, because, you know, just another regular soldier fight. And I'm gonna do some grinding off camera here anyway, so I'm gonna spare you guys that. Oh, and since we saw her there, I know that there is an Eris revival patch for the mods as well, so if you're one of those people that is, you know, a fan of the conspiracy theories that there's always a way to revive her, or, you know, always got excited about that, well, there never was, but these guys have modded it in such a way that, hey, if you want Eris in your final party against Sephiroth, by all means, go ahead. I'm not going to do that, though. Oh yeah, I didn't just, you know, flip right through that opening or anything. Better close it. You can also skip cutscenes with the mods. It's Control S, but for entertainment value, I'm gonna leave mine in. I also was just thinking about what could be written instead of random white text here, or at least I know what would be written if a Mako reactor was a real thing in the United States. It would be like, hazard drinking Mako planet energy may cause cancer, death, all of the above. I like random white text better though. So I think I'm gonna run through the bar scene here and everything, and then wake up and go save. And so for part 2, next part of the video, or rather the next video, part 2, we'll be all ready to go to the next Mako reactor. I'll do the shopping off camera and a little bit of leveling and so on. I know her English name or American name is Marlene rather than Marin. There is like a canon names option and everything. You'll also notice that Phoenix Downs or Phoenix Tales, yada yada yada. I just wanted to play through it the way that it came, see what all they did. Things make a little bit of sense. So I've decided to be nice to Tifa. Definitely my favorite female of the group and everything. It's also the namesake of the mod, so it sort of feels wrong not to be a little nice to her. Is also exactly what I want in my future house, is a, you know, a hidden man cave underneath a pinball machine with a bar and everything. That sounds perfect. I also love how they break the fourth wall so much in this game, like the guy flipping up there. Lots of times the characters will shrug at the camera and say, "What are you doing? Hey, this is you." Or sometimes it's you saying, "Hey, I don't have control of you." Just not a lot of games have the moxie to do that. But I think it's done really well in this game, and it's not done too often or poorly either, so. Typical adolescent man. Just like, what? What? And then typical adult man. Nah, I can't keep that promise. No. See, there's this one little thing that didn't happen, and so I can't do that for you. Wait, there's tons of money. I'll do it. I skipped the materia tutorial there, obviously. Well, I think I know how to use materia anyway. But, okay, so we're gonna go ahead and save right here. But before we do that, I am gonna show you my commitment to this run. There it is, all gone. We are in this, and we are committed to it. So, thanks for watching, guys. Coming up a little bit, part 2. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, and hope you'll watch the next one.